Imagine this. You're out in the wild minding your own business when suddenly something huge, fast, and dangerous comes charging at you. It's the kind of thing that happens to other people, right? Well, not always. Some people have faced terrifying animal attacks and somehow managed to escape with their lives. But what does it feel like to face death from the jaws of a wild beast? Today, we're looking at 10 people who barely survived animal attacks. Their stories are intense, unsettling, and will keep you on the edge of your seat. Bethany Hamilton was just 13 years old when she was attacked by a shark while surfing in Hawaii. She was out on the waves with a friend when, out of nowhere, the shark bit off her left arm. The attack was brutal, and Bethany was left bleeding in the water, but she didn't give up. Even though she lost 60% of her blood, she managed to stay calm and make it to shore. Despite the odds, she returned to surfing just a few months later. Bethany's resilience is truly mind-blowing. To this day, she's an inspiration for many who face their own challenges. Timothy Treadwell's story is a tragic reminder of the unpredictable nature of wild animals. For over 13 years, Timothy lived among grizzly bears in the Alaskan wilderness, documenting their behavior and working to protect them. His deep connection with the bears led him to believe that he could coexist with them peacefully. However, in 2003, while camping in Katmai National Park with his girlfriend, Amy Huguenard, disaster struck. A grizzly bear attacked them, killing both Timothy and Amy. Their tragic deaths highlight the dangers of underestimating the wild. Timothy's story is a cautionary tale, showing that even with years of experience and a deep understanding of wildlife, there is always a risk when interacting with dangerous animals. His life and death serve as a poignant reminder that nature is wild and unpredictable, and humans, no matter how well-intentioned, are not always in control. Kevin Richardson, known as the Lion Whisperer, has an incredible bond with the wild animals he works with, and especially lions. But that bond doesn't always guarantee safety. In one particular incident, Kevin was in the enclosure with a lion named Shamba, a lion he had raised since birth. However, Shamba, who was fully grown, suddenly became aggressive and attacked Kevin. Thankfully, Kevin was able to escape with his life, though he suffered serious injuries. This incident reminded everyone that no matter how well you know an animal, there's always a risk involved when working with wild creatures. Adam Walker, a British endurance swimmer, was swimming off the coast of New Zealand when he encountered a massive saltwater crocodile. While swimming in the waters, Adam felt a sharp tug on his leg. It was the crocodile, and it had him in its powerful jaws. Adam managed to free himself after a fierce struggle, but the damage was done. He was left with severe injuries, including a shattered leg. What's remarkable about Adam's story is that he not only survived, but also went on to become a motivational speaker, sharing his story of survival and perseverance. Kelsey Karp was visiting a wildlife park in South Africa when the unthinkable happened. She was standing near the tiger enclosure when the tiger lunged at her, grabbing her arm through the bars of the cage. In a split second, Kelsey was pulled into the enclosure, and the tiger started mauling her. It was a terrifying ordeal. However, a team of park rangers was able to intervene in time, and Kelsey survived the attack, but not without major injuries. The attack sparked widespread discussions about animal handling and safety, and Kelsey's recovery is a testament to her strength and courage. Jaimal Singh was working as a fisherman off the coast of India when he had an unexpected encounter with a whale. While at sea, Jaimal's boat was suddenly struck by a massive whale, sending him flying into the water. The whale then began to circle him, and he feared he was going to be swallowed whole. However, through sheer luck and quick thinking, Jaimal managed to swim to a nearby boat. Though the experience left him shaken, he made a full recovery. It's not every day you hear about someone surviving a whale attack, and Jaimal's survival story is one of the more unusual ones on this list. Eric Dinerstein, an ecologist who has spent years studying wildlife, found himself in a terrifying situation during a research trip to Nepal. While trekking through the jungle, Eric was charged by an elephant. The elephant, a massive creature weighing several tons, knocked Eric to the ground and began trampling him. Eric, who was already badly injured, barely managed to escape by climbing a tree. Miraculously, he survived the attack, though he sustained multiple fractures. Eric's experience is a chilling reminder that even the most peaceful creatures can turn deadly when they feel threatened. Komodo dragons are one of the most fearsome predators in the world, and Robert O'Neill learned that the hard way. While visiting Indonesia's Komodo Island, Robert was attacked by one of the giant lizards. The dragon bit his leg and wouldn't let go, dragging him across the ground. In a desperate fight for survival, Robert managed to free himself and escape, but not before suffering severe wounds from the dragon's sharp teeth. Robert's experience with the Komodo dragon left him scarred both physically and emotionally, but he survived, a true testament to his determination to make it out alive. Jeff and Krista Allen, a couple on vacation in Florida, found themselves in a nightmare when they were attacked by an alligator while kayaking. While kayaking in a swampy area, the couple's boat capsized, and they were both dragged into the water by a massive alligator. The alligator clamped its jaws onto Jeff's leg, and he was pulled underwater. Krista fought off the alligator, managing to pry its jaws open and free Jeff. Both of them were lucky to survive, but Jeff's leg was badly injured, requiring extensive medical treatment. Their story became a cautionary tale for anyone visiting Florida's swamps, reminding them of the dangers lurking just beneath the surface of the water. At number 1, we have the story of Dr. John McNabb, a wildlife biologist who was studying grizzly bears in Montana. One afternoon, while walking through the woods, Dr. McNabb was suddenly charged by a massive grizzly bear. The bear mauled him, ripping through his skin and muscles. He fought back with everything he had, using his bear spray to fend off the attack. Although he was left with deep injuries and had to be airlifted out of the area, Dr. McNabb survived. His story is one of the most harrowing on this list, as he came face to face with one of the most dangerous creatures in North America and lived to tell the tale. Well, there you have it. 10 stories of people who somehow survived some of the deadliest animal attacks imaginable. These survivors have shown incredible strength, resilience, and bravery in the face of terrifying encounters. Each of these stories is a reminder of just how unpredictable nature can be, and how sometimes it's not just humans who are in control of the situation. If you enjoyed hearing about these terrifying encounters, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more wild stories. Until next time, stay safe out there and always be aware of the wildlife around you.